Surgery Talk Podcast, episode 5. Oh my God, guys, I can't believe this is episode 5 already. Wow. Let's clap. I'm so proud of myself. This platform is for women. There's a judgment-free zone. This is for everyone. Maybe you can learn something. We talk about our journey. We talk about things we've been through that maybe could help someone. We have a special guest. We've had several guests, actually. We've had Big Rain. We had Ashley Nicole. We had Kosi. We had K Batty. And now we have a special guest. Guys, I'm loving her. She's been so bubbly since I've met her. I'm loving her. Morning Star, Sunny, girl.
Hi, everyone.
Where are you from? What do you do?
So I was born in Cali, but I was raised in Texas.
Okay.
So I came from Texas. I've been living in New York for about 6 years now. And I bartend, model, host, video model, everything.
What made you want to get into the nightlife?
I wanted to make bread. And I didn't want to have like just the average life that, because I went to school and everything. So I didn't want to just sit and have the average life. I wanted to really just get out and have something different for myself.
Make a bag.
Yeah.
I got you. With the profession that you're in, a lot of the girls have their bodies done. When did you first decide you wanted to get cosmetic surgery?
I first got my boobs done 2015 first. And I don't know, I just got it. I started modeling first. Okay. And my build is more like athletic build. So I was a B cup. I was more fit, so I did my boobs first. That was great. And then I did my first BBL 2018 of December.
Ooh. Let's talk about the boobs. What are the boobs like? How many cc's do you have?
I did 450 ultra high cc. So I was a B cup. Okay. And now I'm a double D.
And they're sitting pretty.
I love it. I love it. I wouldn't change this at all. I wouldn't change it at all. I love it.
So how do you pick the type of implant that you want? Because I want to get my breasts done, and I don't even know where to start. So how was it picking what type of implant? Did you pick gummy, silicone?
My doctor chose, and I have silicone, but I went with someone else went with me, and she actually got saline, which was horrible because she had to go again within 6 months. One of her boobs deflated. So she had to end up taking the saline out and got silicone.
Instead. Wow.
And at first I was telling the doctor that I wanted 300, 350 because I didn't want to be too big. But he insisted on going a little bigger than what you would because it goes down. And then after when it gets natural, it just sits. So you don't want to go through the surgery and get small and then
have to do it again.
Yeah.
What was your pain level like for your breast implants?
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't, I was maybe out for 2 weeks.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I was out for 2 weeks, and then maybe just like the first few days I needed someone to help like sit up just because it was like pain up here, but the breast surgery wasn't bad at all.
Who was your doctor? Where did you go?
Dr. Wallish, the best. I have so many people asking me. I have so many people that ask me all the time, where did I get my boobs done, men and women? And I have these since 2015.
And they're still sitting up and perky and everything.
I love them. I love them. I would go back to him.
Really?
I would go back to him. He was a little bit, from when I hear other girls that like go to Miami or something like that, the amount of what they paid was like, usually they pay maybe about $5,000, $6,000.
How much did you pay?
I paid almost $9,000, like about $9,000. But again, he's from Manhattan. Yeah. So
in the States it's going to be more.
But I would go back to him.
Okay. Did you research him or did you do word of mouth from friends?
From a friend.
Really?
Actually, a guy friend that had his girlfriend go, and then he insisted on because I used to, before I started bartending, I was a personal assistant. So the people that I was working for, they actually put me with the doctor.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a big thing, and we push this so much for everyone to do their research when they're going to get surgery, and word of mouth from friends is like something can definitely go wrong. Everyone doesn't have the same luck, but I'm so happy that you love your boobs. They look amazing. Yeah.
I feel like doing your body surgery is more, you need to do more research on that. Even though I've seen bad boobs. I've seen bad boobs.
I've seen a couple bad boobs too.
But even like on health risk and all that, it's when you're doing your body, you need to really look more into that then.
Okay. Were you scared to go through with the surgery, or you're just like, I'm good?
Not my boobs, and not my first surgery for the my BBL. Because I did that also in Manhattan. The worst decision ever.
Really?
Don't do it. Don't
Why?
do it.
What's wrong with getting a BBL? Well, we do say BBL in the States is a lot different. They don't take out enough fat. You're not really going to get what you want. But why was your experience the worst ever?
Well, also they taxed because I went in Manhattan again.
So, was it the same doctor or
no, it wasn't the same doctor. It was someone else that that told me about him. And I felt like, well, again, my body is more athletic. And when he did it, I didn't really still have like the curves or anything like that. And it was so much pain. And then my experience from that and then now my second one was really different. My first one, the doctor told me that I didn't have to do massages. And
I hear that often. I hear that, like, I'm in the surgery chats on Facebook because, I want to tap in and tune in with the girls and see what's going on and see the different advice that they're giving, because everyone swear they're experts, but we're not experts. We're not doctors, by the way, just so you guys know. And I hear that all the time. A lot of girls are saying that the physicians are telling them not to do massages.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a difference, if it's because of the states. Because when you don't, like my second round, if I didn't do my massages, I'm still doing them now, I would have fibroids and my stomach would look a mess. But when I did it with the States, I don't know what, it was laser lipo, what he said, what it was. And I didn't have no like fibroids or no nothing the first time. But now, like my second surgery now, I've done already over like 20 massages. And I'm still kind of like needing to like mold myself. So, and I went to DR.
You went to DR for the second BBL. What was your pain level like for the boobs when you woke up?
I didn't know that we started, to be honest. I woke up and I woke up and I was like, I seen the nurse and I'm like, did we start? And then she's like, oh, you're done. And I'm like, really? So I didn't really, it wasn't that bad for the boobs.
For the boobs.
For the boobs, no.
You've gotten your boobs done. You did 2 BBLs. For the boobs, did you do a tele close to the doctor's office, or did you just go straight home?
For the boobs, I went straight home.
You went straight home?
You don't need to do a recovery.
Okay.
House for boobs.
For boobs.
No.
For the BBL.
For the
first one.
For the first one, I had my friend picked me up. And then I went home.
And you went home.
And then I had one of my friends stayed with me and helped me.
Were you nervous?
My first one, I wasn't nervous at all. I was nervous for my second one. Really nervous.
Really?
Yeah, I was, because I went out the country, one. I don't speak Spanish. That's 2.
Yes.
And then you hear so many like girls that have issues and dying and this and that.
So many horror stories.
And I kind of rushed to do my second one because someone that I known that works in the club, she was going with this doctor too. So I wanted to go with someone.
Okay.
So I kind of rushed it, and then they tell you like to not smoke. I smoke weed, and then they like and I
no drinking, and you like your liquor straight.
And I work at the club, so I literally did my appointment 2 weeks before my surgery. And at the time I was in DR partying already, so I was smoking and doing hookah and drinking.
We do not recommend, by the way. Please do not follow that.
Don't do that. Don't do that, by the grace of God. Like, listen, because like I was nervous with that. And then like I can't work and not really drink. So even the last day, because I worked that Sunday and then I had to leave for the flight. And I did do smoke a little hookah. And honestly, when I was in the car, I smoked a blunt. So that was bad. Please do not do that. Luckily, so that's why I was scared at first.
Yes.
And then when I was there, it was just the communication was bad, so I was just nervous off of that.
Okay.
Like, oh, am I gonna wake up? Or and I had to tell my doctor, because you hear girls like they will have burns and all this stuff. And so I didn't have as much fat, so I had to tell my doctor to don't go so hard. If it's not fat, like I don't scar. So I was like, don't burn me, don't go so hard or nothing. Like if there's no fat, like just stop. You know,
you're good.
Yeah. So luckily he did, but the girl before me actually had a burn from him.
From the same doctor?
Yeah, like we both went and whatever. Oh, a girl before me went, she was at 6 a.m. And she actually got a little lipo burn.
Wow.
From him. And then I went after. But she didn't tell him that.
Okay.
I told him that. So I don't know what, but yeah. So you got to be like...
Who was the doctor in DR, if you don't mind sharing? Or do you not want to share?
No, actually he's not. He's on the body. He's actually pretty good. His name is Dr. Rafael.
Okay.
Gomez. And
Gomez.
you know him?
I've heard of him.
Okay, so I was picky, even with doing black girls, you know, like black girls or whatever, like with going to a doctor out there. So I love how he did my body.
You look amazing.
Yeah, I love how he did my body. Business-wise, it was kind of shaky.
When you went to DR, you stayed at the recovery house?
Yes.
For how long?
2 weeks.
What was the experience like in the recovery house? Do you feel like they were attentive?
Anyone should go to recovery house. When you're out the country, you should go to recovery house because when the doctor gave me like the instructions and stuff, first of all, it was in Spanish. So I had to have like someone to go get my medicine, so the nurses, whatever, and then they literally was. At this point, it didn't matter if I had clothes on. It was like, you know what? Because I was in so much pain. And with them helping me, like, after a while, like, getting up and everything, they had to. Yeah. So, go to a recovery house for sure. It was good.
The fact that you've done both experiences, where you went home on your own and stayed at a recovery house, which one do you prefer more?
To get your look, go out the country and go to recovery house. If you want the right, like, your actual size, like the curves and stuff like that, like... I think that going like to a great doctor and doing the recovery and all that, do that.
That's gonna give you like the look and put you on track how you want to be.
I feel like my first doctor gave me more. It was more like of, but a white body. Like, you know, it wasn't still like the curves or, you know, too much. Now, like when I went to DR, now I have more curve and everything. So
they do say out the country bodies, it gives you that snatch. Like
yeah.
What are 2 things you did to like go through the healing process? Did you stay in your faja? Did you live in it?
I'm still in my faja sometimes now, and I'm like 2 months and a half
post-op from the second BBL.
From the second. But yeah, because I don't want to have to go through this again. So so after like the surgery and everything, I didn't go back to work for after a month. And I was still in pain, although I was still sore and stuff. But right after work, I was putting on my faja. And even still now, like, I still put it on just to keep you in shape. Don't play with that.
At all,
It'll be pointless to spend the money and go through the surgery if you don't keep your faja on.
And you said you've gotten 20 massages so far?
Probably more, because I did 12 out there, which was mandatory.
Before you go
actually
home.
16, yeah, but it was mandatory with the doctor to do 10. And then when I came back, I did 10, and I'm still doing now. I'll do maybe like once a week right now, just because like even like my stomach now is still tight and firm. And I don't know if it's because of going out the country, but when you don't do your massages, that's how your stomach starts looking rocky. You know,
and fibrosis starts forming.
Yeah, and the massages curves you. Like it gives you, it still gives you that. Yeah. So don't play. And then it's more money.
The aftercare is so expensive.
It is.
It's not cheap. So if you do not have the money for aftercare, please do not go get surgery.
Wait.
Just wait.
It's
like an extra $2,000 to $3,000 in just aftercare.
For sure.
It's no joke.
I spent about $11,000 right now on my body, just with the second.
With the second surgery.
Between the surgery, the medicine, the recovery house, coming back here, and the massages and stuff. Yeah. So if you don't have and then you have to be out for a month. If you're not working regular, you can't sit on your ass.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can cuss, but but you know you can. So it's so much. So you have to prepare to have that amount of money to sit out and everything.
They were missing you at Starless, girl.
Yeah. my boss, my manager, because I had hosted All Star with a few of my friends, Yellow and Yummy or whatever, and it was through Starlets. And I was still fresh, but he had hit me. He was like, "Oh, can you do it, whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah," but I wasn't working yet. And then so as soon as after that weekend, he was like, "Oh, so I guess you could come back, right?"
What was it like? How long did it take you to go outside after the second BBL? What was your downtime when you came home? Like, how soon did you go outside after?
I didn't go outside until All Star, which was about I was a month and maybe a week, and I still was wearing my faja. I was bringing my butt pillow around at the airport. And then even at the hosting, I wasn't sitting down. I was standing
up the whole time.
And I was still sore. And then I was drinking too at that time. Not coming back. So yeah, I was doing everything kind of wrong.
God.
But I felt like, because like now I'm out and I'm in pain. So I'm like, fuck it, give me a shot.
So to ease the pain.
Yeah, I'll be sore and I'll be okay after. That's how I felt.
What's the difference from the first BBL to the second? Do you see a major difference?
Yeah, you have to usually, like, I don't know, like, if you're bigger, well, I still even feel like bigger girls will still need to do like a second surgery just to get that tight, like, because they can't suck you out all that. And then even like the smaller girls, like they'll form you, but the second one actually gives you like now that body,
the body you want,
or what the curves or something that you want.
Round one like sets your foundation. Round two is going to give you exactly what you want.
Yeah, for sure. Everyone that I know, a lot of girls that I know, definitely have done
2 rounds. Y'all, wait till y'all see me do my second round. I can't wait.
I've been telling you. Her second round's gonna be fire.
I can't wait. Did you have drains? Because I know that some girls have drains.
I didn't have drains.
You didn't have drains?
No.
Me neither.
No.
So they kept opening your incision for the massages?
They didn't keep opening. The first time that they did the massages, they opened 2. So they opened this one and this one, and then one in my back. And then that's when they was doing massages, that's when. And that is so gross.
What do you think the pain level is like for massages? Because I feel like the surgery is not that bad. I feel like it's the massages that really kill you.
It's the massages and the recovering is what, within the first 2 weeks, is bad.
The first 2 weeks is like, you can scream.
Yeah, I was like, I had to tell the lady, stop touching me, please. Like, it was hurting, but you kind of need
have to
go
do it.
through the pain, you know.
Are you satisfied with your results?
I love it. I love it.
I love it too.
I love it, yeah.
I love it too.
I loved my body before, but now I'm more, like, definitely more confident. Even, like, when I'm wearing, like, my body was still nice before, but now, like, when I'm wearing more pants and stuff, like, you can still kind of, like, you can see the curve now. Yeah. So I like it. I'm happy.
Is it hard to maintain?
I don't know yet. You know,
with the first BBL, was it hard to maintain? Did you see yourself gaining weight?
No, I lose weight fast. Again, like I said, I was an athlete, so I don't really gain weight as much, and I lose weight fast. So that's where I felt like, dang, I think my butt's going away. Yeah. I felt like, so then even for my second surgery, I was trying to gain weight for it, and it wasn't going. Like, I don't know.
Some girls have trouble gaining weight.
Yeah, it would just go proportionate to what, like, it wasn't giving the fat that I needed so much. So I don't know.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to have surgery?
Go do it. If you want to do it, do it. Do it. Whatever's best for you. Whatever's best for you, do it. Why not?
Why do you think surgery girls don't speak up as much?
To be
completely honest.
Surgery, I don't know. It comes from insecurity, to be honest. I don't know why a girl to me, I feel like girls that don't want to speak about it is more insecurity within themselves. You know, because whether you're doing surgery or whether you're working out, it's all altering your body. It's the same difference in a way. So I feel like, I mean, if you're going to do it, do it.
Just do it.
Most people that hate on it are the ones that either want to do it or don't have the money to do it. Or, you know, are hoping and wishing. And then it's like, so what?
Yeah. They say, if you had the money to do it, you would do it. So please stop.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I want to get into your dating life. I'm so excited for these questions, y'all. Oh my God. How is your, let's, moment of silence while she takes a sip. How is your dating life? Are you seeing anyone? Are you single? What's the vibes?
I'm single. I'm in an it's like open.
Open relationship?
Yeah, it's a little open.
What do you consider? Give me the definition. Your definition of an open relationship.
We're for each other, you know, and we are like open and loyal to each other in a way, but it's no titles and stuff like sitting there, like, you know what I mean? Like, and then especially like even like with him, for me, not that I feel like all men cheat in a way, but but in a way, especially like when it's of status and guys with money, sometimes I feel like they do, and if you're not there, I'd rather just be like, be my friend, and like he's my, like, the person that I deal with, he's my best friend. So I'm okay with the open right now.
With the open right now. Do you think you have high standards?
Yes, but I'm not that high in standard. I have high standards, like for me to like deal and date with a guy, like I want the guy that I date have more money than me, and I make money.
Of course.
So that's already one. Not saying that, you know, whatever, like, you know how people always be like, oh, can he work a
regular 9 to 5, or does he have to be a scammer, drug dealer?
I mean, there's some 9 to 5s that make bread.
Of course.
You know, so there's some people or some like whatever, but more so I kind of like, I'm a boss. So I kind of go or aim for that. And then even if it's a person that's not there yet, you still have to have the qualities and the movement and the ambition for me to even look at you, to be honest.
What type of men do you attract?
I attract athletes.
Okay.
Like anyone that's like nightlife, street. I also, I mean, to be honest, I attract everything. To be honest,
pretty girls do.
To be honest, I attract everything, because even businessmen, white, black, Spanish, all races, everything.
Okay.
So,
have you ever been catfished?
No.
No, you've never spoke to someone and met them in person and they wasn't who they said they were.
I don't even play like that. I don't even play like that. I really don't go out and meet people online, and I've never met them. Like, for someone that's online for me to hang out with you, you probably gonna have to come to Stars, come to my bar.
And spend a bag first.
Yeah, for me to even like entertain that. I don't just go out and like randomly meet people. You really got to show yourself, or it just so happened that we meet and we're out. Other than that, like, no, I don't. People are already weird.
Very much so.
Girls and guys.
And guys, yes. So what it takes to date you, he has to come to Starlets first, spend a bag, and get your attention.
If I don't know you?
Yeah.
If I don't know you the best option is for you to come to Starlets and meet me there. Unless, because if I go out, unless I'm having a hosting, you come. But even still a hosting, I'm in my section. I don't move. So it's
that's me too. I don't move. I'm staying in my spot.
And if I go to the bathroom, I go to my security and I go back. So it's still, you're probably not going to talk to me. I feel like a person that's trying to show or something is best to kind of come to Starlets. And come to the bar, get a bottle, and then just like, yo, I've been looking at you or something. That's the easiest.
That's the easiest.
Because there's so many people, too, especially like on Instagram, that tries to talk to you. And you can't weed out the
weirdos from the regular ones. Yes, girl. Y'all, I got some juicy questions for her.
Scared.
What's your bedroom life like in the bedroom? Are you kinky in bed? Do you like to try new things? Are you open? Are you boring?
I'm definitely not boring.
Okay. She's like, let's clear the record right now.
Everyone, if people know me, they know. But I'm very sexual. and I'm into that stuff, but I'm like that if I'm with you.
Okay.
So that's like a difference. Like, I'm very freaky and stuff like that. Like, I speak about sex and everything. I'm very open, but I'm not like that. Like, because sometimes when I say that, then it'll be the people that I don't know, like, oh, let me. Yeah. No, I'm not like that in the beginning. Actually, I think first time sex with a person is whack. I hate it.
Really?
I hate it.
Because you're still learning the person.
Yeah, you're still learning the person. Like, after a while, then that sex is great. But yeah.
What do you prefer, head or sex?
Giving or receiving?
Receiving.
Sex.
Really? Okay.
Like, the head is like, okay, prep. Like,
I feel like you're saying that because you haven't had a really good head giver.
No,
good head is like, oh my God.
No, I've had great head, but when you have great dick, then it's like,
that's true too.
I kind of feel something.
Like, yeah, fuck the head.
I need to feel something inside me.
Are you into sex toys?
Yeah.
Really? Vibrators or dildos? Because I feel like there's a big difference between the two.
It is. I'm more into probably dildos than vibrators.
Really? And I'm more into vibrators than dildos. I'm like, I can't do it.
But not with like my partner. Like, by myself, I'm probably could be more into dildos. I have both, but again, like that's again with the head thing. Like, I like to feel more than
so we want the penetration.
Yeah.
Do you think that sex toys make men insecure?
Some, yeah. I don't really bring toys. Yeah. With guys within the sex, it does make them insecure. Plus, I feel like in a way it kind of gets in the way. It's like,
it's like leave that to the side when you're by yourself, babe.
Yeah.
What do you feel about sucking dick on the first night? Are you if I like you, it is what it is, or are you like, no, I'm gonna make him wait? And no judgment at all, girl.
No, I'm very open. I'm very open, but I have done that before, maybe a long time ago in younger days. Now it's like, I have to really like you.
Really like you.
Like, but I'm like that. If I really like you, then I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm like that.
It is what it is.
Yeah. But I have to really like you though. Like,
are you getting the balls too, or is that like?
That's my man. Yeah, if you're my man, yes, I'm doing everything.
Okay. We like that. Have you ever had a threesome?
Yes.
What? What is that like?
It's fun. It's fun. I'm actually probably the girl that probably brings the girl I'm with.
Really?
Yeah, like my boo's never like really said like, oh, get this. Like, I'm probably bringing them.
And you're not worried about having another girl join the bedroom?
No.
Because what if he's like, I like your pussy, but I like her pussy too. You don't feel like the neglect in the bedroom? How does he manage the two girls at one time?
I actually trust the guy more than any of the girls. And to be honest, I like to have, if I do threesomes, I like to have threesomes with more girls that I know than a random girl.
Than a random girl, really?
Yeah.
What's crazy, I'm like, if I ever... Mom, please don't watch this.
I know, sorry, Mom.
I'm like, if I was to ever have a threesome, I would want it to be with someone I completely don't know.
No, I couldn't.
Really?
Because I
wouldn't want to see her again ever.
Yeah, no, I couldn't because like a random girl, I feel like in the bedroom, I want it to be where it's like everyone's kind of like free in a way, and then a random girl like. I don't know where your pussy been, so I'm gonna be hesitant to even like eat your pussy in a way. Like,
that's true too.
Like, no,
I'm learning some things, guys.
So if it's someone that I know and my friend, I'm more like.
But you're not worried about her knowing what your man's dick felt like?
No, because my man's not crazy enough to fuck my friend more than.
He's gonna fuck you.
Yeah, because if you fuck my friend, you're completely. I'm gone.
Yeah,
it's out of here. And then that's just a fuck. So that's again why I probably like my friends in a way than a random. Because a random, I would never know. But
yeah, but your friend is like, I'm gonna find out. Yeah, y'all not gonna be low.
And then if my guy is like that or whatever, then. I don't want you in my life
anyway. You're just not the one.
Yeah, I have bad bitches around all the time. If I can't trust you around a bad bitch, then...
Adios, sir. Okay, so recently, guys, I was watching that DJ Envy and his wife put out a book, and they were talking about how she faked orgasms for 10 years. Have you ever faked an orgasm?
Yeah. But I never had sex again.
Also, after you fake it, you're like cutting the guy off.
It's over.
It's over. Oh my God. And do you tell them or you don't tell them? It's just like ghosted.
Well, I did that along, like, my younger days, like, it was just, like, never again. I didn't even talk back to him again. Now, like, honestly, like, well, I haven't really, like, been like that because I be dealing with my boo or whatever, but even if it's someone, to be honest, even if it's the size, I'm not going to add a body if I just feel like, no. I will get up.
During sex. Oh my God, y'all. That is like an ego killer for men. Like,
what am I supposed to do? Add a body to me? Because no.
I understand.
No. I understand. So then the guy gonna be like, yeah, I fucked her. Like, bro, no.
No, you didn't, sir. Sir. You didn't. It didn't happen. Okay. Say your guy is perfect. Everything is going good. You have no complaints, but the sex is whack.
It's over.
It's over. You're breaking up with him. Everything's perfect. He has money. He pays your bills. Y'all are good. You're in love, but the sex is just whack. It's over?
It's over. I mean, I don't know. Sex is a lot in a relationship.
It
is.
A
lot of people try to like put it past or like it doesn't mean anything. But for me, like that's why I feel like a lot of guys be cheating on their girlfriends and their wives because you're with this person and then they're still not even sexually even pleasing you. And that's a part, I feel like that's a part of your relationship and the marriage.
100%.
In a way. So if I can't teach you, you're not there, I don't know.
You would be willing to teach?
I'll be willing to teach.
Okay.
I'll be willing to teach.
So you'll give it a chance?
Yeah, I'll be willing to teach. But if it's just not like, what?
Have you ever cheated?
No. That's why, too. No, and then I'm going to want to cheat.
Yeah.
Or use toys, and after a while, I was like...
After a while, it's like, this ain't doing it.
And then imagine if he had attitude yelling at me, and it's like, bro, your dick not even all that.
It's not. So, pipe down, sir, because first of all, I could ruin your whole day, but I'm not going to do that.
And money is nothing. I have money, so...
Mm-hmm. Back to what we were saying. Do you think all men cheat?
I think, yeah.
Do you think all men cheat?
Well, in my head, there's nice guys that probably don't or whatever in a way. But for me, I believe, especially men of some substance in a way, I do feel like, yeah, all men kind of cheat. And so I'm going to give a benefit of doubt until marriage.
My man,
Sorry.
Kill you in your sleep.
Sorry. but there are some good or whatever out there, but I don't know.
Do you think men who cheat, like if you're in a relationship, you think they deserve second chances?
Yes.
Really? You would be willing to give someone a second chance after they cheated on you?
It depends on what it is, but I don't know. I kind of believe in you're single until you're married too, in a way, like, And it depends on what it just really depends on, like, the situation and all that and what's, like, going on. But for me, like, say, like, if I find out, then that's a problem. Then you weren't moving correctly then. Because I'm not, like, a girl that go in phones or whatever. Like, I'm not trying to, like, search and find nothing.
Check nothing.
And then if it's a girl that even came out or whatever, then, bro, like, you're still doing something wrong. So I feel like if a guy, in a way, is going to cheat, then do it respectfully, in a way.
Wow, guys, I'm kind of speechless at that answer. I'm kind of speechless.
I do, because to be honest, like, say you're dealing with say a multimillionaire, right? And they have all types of women or whatever.
Big egos.
This is not throwing at them, right? Yeah, they may love you or whatever, and they may not cheat or whatever, but I'm not going to sit there, honestly, and think that
you're not doing anything.
You haven't done anything, going out of town and do whatever. I feel like I'll be stupid or crazy to think that. But I'm not going to go and search either. And as long as you're keeping me happy and home happy and stuff like that, then
you're good.
Then if a girl does come or try to be like, oh yeah, they're like, girl, all you got was dicks. So what? Like,
that's it.
Yeah.
What if he's dropping a bag though?
On the bitch?
Yeah. Because the dick part, we be like, we don't care, but like, you spent money on her? What if he's dropping a bag?
That's kind of different.
Shorty feels special now. She's looking at you like, what are you getting that I'm not getting? So
once a guy's dropping a bag, his feelings involved.
Okay.
For sure.
Do the men you date become insecure that you work as starlets, your body's done, you're getting a lot of attention?
No. I don't date insecure men.
Perfect answer. Do you prefer men that's in the spotlight or low key?
Both. But even if you're in a spotlight, I like you to still be low key. Like, I kind of go and fuck with the guys that just sitting there and chill or whatever. That'd be more my type. Like, yeah.
Do you consider yourself toxic?
No.
So you're peaceful?
Yeah, I try to be.
You try to be.
I try to be
I feel
peaceful.
like that's not safe.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't pump me. You know, I'm not pussy, but I try to diffuse situations first, in a way.
Okay. Have you ever been cheated on?
Yes.
What's your reaction to that? Are you, like, calm, or are you, like, argumentative? You give me calm, but could be crazy.
Yeah, no.
What's your nationality?
I'm black.
Just African American?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But I'm probably calm until we're in person. Mm-hmm. I'm not really like a public kind of like out in the open type of person. Like, say if I see my dude with the girl at whatever, at a restaurant or at a bar or something, I would probably go over there and be like, hey, how are you? And then send shots. Like, I'm that kind of person.
Wow.
And then go home, and then it's like,
I'm gonna deal with you after. Yeah. Okay, guys, so now that we learned about her surgery, she had her breast done, she had 2 BBLs, looking amazing. We got into her dating life, what it takes to date her, what she likes in the bedroom. It gets kinky, nasty, crazy. What are your friendships like? Do you have friends that support you?
I don't really have that many friends.
Okay,
like
and
that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No,
keep your circle small.
There's not, but I do have friends that support me. You know, I do have like this in the nightlife that do support, but it's kind of, I'm not from New York either, so it's kind of hard, like, for me lately, like, to keep like close and personal friends, especially when you're in the nightlife and everyone's one way this way, want to get attached to you just to get apart, or you know, so. But there's girls that support, though, that I have.
Have you ever been body shamed?
No. Not at all.
That's good. I bring up that topic all the time because I feel like whether you're big, small, tall, skinny, fat, whatever it is, you got your body done, you don't have your body done, someone always has something to say. So I always, like, ask that question because I'm just super curious because everyone...
Well, actually, like... So before I got into bartending and stuff and the urban type of modeling, when I was in Texas, I used to do runway modeling and everything. Nice. But at that time, and I was still more athletic built, at that time they were saying that I was still too thick, and then I was short. I'm 5'6", so they was trying to say I'm too thick. So then when I got in the urban type of field, I was too small. So that was a thing. Like, I was like here, there. So now it's like...
It's like, am I too big or am I too small?
Yeah. So then it was like I needed to get thicker.
In the urban life?
In the urban life, I needed to get thicker.
And I think your size is literally perfect. Yeah. Do you get hate online? From, like, fake pages?
All the time.
Really? They bother you?
All the time. And I'm so nice. Like,
she's such a sweetheart, guys. I can't even... What would you guys say to her?
Like, girl, I get so much. Yeah. Like, off of, like, girl, people is like, oh, she's a prostitute.
What?
Yeah. Like, or they even think, like, even girls, like, that work in the bartending field, or in the nightlife period, strippers, dancers, a lot of people think, like, these girls, like, have no background or no substance or not smart or daddy issues. And then for me, it's like, I went to college.
Mm-hmm.
So
so it doesn't apply.
So, I get it a lot.
What are 3 random facts about you?
Okay, some things that people don't know.
That they don't know about you.
That people don't know. Mm-hmm. I actually can play the saxophone and clarinet.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have never guessed that.
Mm-hmm.
Not
my
a million
family
is.
is very, very, my family, I grew up in church.
Mm-hmm.
So I have pastors and everything in my family. So I can play the saxophone and clarinet. And I like to write poems.
Oh, nice.
And...
Wow. Super talented.
I don't know. I went to school for psychology.
You like to get in people's heads. Why aren't you doing anything with that?
I actually have 14 credits left.
Really?
Yeah. I stopped literally because I needed to start making money. And I lost my track scholarship. So it was... But...
Why did you lose your track scholarship?
Focusing on boys.
Isn't that always what it is?
Don't do it. But honestly, I love, me experiencing college was great. I went to HBCU. Mm-hmm. So that was great. But college is not for everybody.
It's not for everybody.
And my sports did pay for my schooling or whatever. But after that, it was I had to figure out how to make bread. I'm trying to figure, I'm saving $5 to eat a burger and Coke and put gas. I need to start making money. And then for girls in sports, you don't make money like that. So
there was one thing that I meant to ask you in the beginning of our interview. You are a mortician? Am I saying it right? How did we forget to bring that up, guys? She's a licensed mortician.
Mm-hmm. I actually just started doing that since Corona. One of my customers that comes to the bar at Starlet's, he owns a funeral home. And so when we weren't working, he hit me up and he was like, hey, Sunny, I know you're not working. If you want to come out and try, da-da-da. So I went out and he started teaching me and doing classes and stuff. So yeah, I was I don't even do makeup on myself. But I was doing makeup on dead people and embalming bodies and everything.
And you're not afraid or scared to be around dead bodies? It doesn't make you feel weird?
No, I'm very spiritual too. So it kind of after, my father passed actually within the few months after I was doing it. So I felt like it was something that was supposed to be. Thank you. But I wasn't able to, I felt like I wasn't going to be able to see my dad how he was if I wasn't already doing that. Okay. And then now after doing it, that, first of all, the funeral business is a big money business that people look out on.
Yes.
That business.
Someone passes away all the
every
time.
Every day. And actually, I feel like if black people would get more into that business, especially people that have Christian background, background, that we would make so much more money off of that, because especially if you're in the life or whatever, with people dying, gangsters, rappers, this and that business is a great business to get into.
That just blows my mind that you do that. Wow.
People would never even imagine.
That's a random fact about her, guys. What are one of your guilty pleasures? My guilty pleasure is shopping. I love to shop. Just put me in a mall. Give me some money, and that just makes my whole everything.
Wow, this is gonna sound so bad. This is gonna sound so bad. One of my guilty pleasures is actually sex. Really? Yeah, I watch porn every day.
I knew I wasn't crazy. Random fact about me, guys. Oh my God. Every day I was in the house is something wrong with me?
It got to the point where I'll pull up my phone, say someone want to try to go on Google, and I gotta be
there ready. Hold on a second. Let me just X out of that.
Word.
Are you my sister? Wow, I'm loving this. What is the biggest misconception that someone may have of you?
Some people, I guess, may think I'm mean when I'm not talking, whatever, sitting there. But I think the big thing, because I am on my Instagram, I come off very sexual. And
which we love.
Yeah, but that's I'm like that. Yeah. My appearance is like that. So I feel like when people start talking to me, then they're like, wow, who is this person? Yeah. I feel like they don't really see or get.
They're just seeing the outer.
Yeah, they're just seeing like, oh, she's just this.
Mm-hmm. If you didn't have to work, what would you do in life?
I would travel. Mm-hmm. I would travel, and I would love to learn like people's like different nationalities, like dress up in their culture. And experience that.
If you had $1 million right now, what would you do? Like you woke up, there's $1 million in your bank account. What are you doing?
I would set up my family.
Really?
Make sure that my family have something going. At least my immediate family, like my mother, my brother, my sisters, all of them. I would plan a business for them each individually to have something going for themselves.
Wow, that's a great answer. Wow, very humble. What advice would you give to girls coming up and they want to be in a nightlife and they're like, oh, the bartenders at Starlist, they're making a bag, they all look very good, they look sexy, I want to do that. What advice would you give them?
Go for it, and go for it hard. Don't play around with it. Like, if you're going to get into it, then get into it and go for it. Because you're only going to be, you want to get into this business to get out and to plan something. It isn't something that you do forever, especially after a while you get older. And the older you get, the harder, because it's fast money, you know, and when you're working in the nightlife, like, you don't have, like, as far as, like, the real world, you don't have too many things to tie yourself into. Yeah. You know, so if you're going to, like, I wish, honestly, like, if I was already going to get into this life while I was in college, I wish I would have did it both. You know, and then instead of doing it so late. Yeah. So I feel like if you're planning on do it. It's hard. It's not that easy. You go through things or whatever, but you have to have the mindset, the hunger, and go do it and go hard. Do you have any regrets as far as surgery, life in general? No, I have no regrets. I am who I am. I've grown to be who I am. Like, I really experienced. I traveled. I did pretty much everything in different fields. The only thing, like I said, is because the industry that I'm in now, in the nightlife, while I was in college, I wish I would have been doing college and this at the same time. That's it. We're going to do a this or that segment. It's really quick. Don't think too hard. You're just going to pick one or the other. Okay. All right, you ready? Ass or boobs? Ass. Natural or Vixen? Vixen. Local surgery or out the country? Out the country. For the love or for the money? Money? I'm not mad at it. Little dick and money or big dick and broke? Ooh. And she loves sex, y'all. She's sexual. That's a hard question. Quick, girl, quick. Big dick, because I got money. We can work. Rich or famous? Rich. Fillers or Botox? Fillers. Really? Lip fillers? You have lip fillers? They look so good. I'm getting obsessed with lip fillers. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to Surgery Talk Podcast, episode 5 with Morning Star, Sunny. It was amazing. This experience with her was amazing. She's bubbly. She's friendly. She gave us the ins, the outs, the juiciness. And stay tuned. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Ciao. Bye.